Hey everyone. Welcome back to the Slow English Podcast, your safe little corner on the internet where learning English feels less like homework and more like having tea with friends. I'm Emma, and I'm really happy you're here today.
And I'm John. I'm equally happy, though I didn't get any tea. Emma, next time please bring some for me too. The audience can hear my sadness.
Don't worry, John. I'll bring extra next time. Anyway, we're excited because today's topic is something every English learner deals with in their daily life, even if they don't realize it. It's the present indefinite tense.
Yes. And we're not just explaining it. We're sharing how someone actually becomes an expert in using it. Real stories, simple tips, and the little mindset shift that makes everything easier.
Also, before we begin, if you enjoy slow, clear, friendly English conversations, make sure you subscribe. And stay with us till the end, because we have a small takeaway that might change the way you learn tenses forever. Emma. John, you know, when I first started teaching English, I noticed something funny. Students actually used the present indefinite all day long in their real lives, but when they heard the name present indefinite, they panicked. It sounded like a scary grammar monster.
Exactly. And the truth is, present indefinite is the friendliest tense of all. It's the daily life tense. The I eat, I sleep, I study, I make bad jokes tense. Once learners stop fearing the name and start connecting it to daily actions, something clicks.
Totally. I remember this one student, Mariam. She told me, "Miss, I can't understand present indefinite." And I said, "Tell me your routine." She started listing everything. I wake up, I brush my teeth, I drink tea, and I told her, "Congratulations. You're already an expert."
That's the magic. When learners realize they already use it, the fear melts away. You just need awareness and a bit of confidence.
You know, my journey with this tense also started with something very simple. I made a little rule for myself. Every morning, describe your routine, but in English. It took just 1 minute. But after a week, I didn't have to think anymore. It became auto.
That's such a powerful technique. And it works because the present indefinite is all about habits, routines, facts, and truths. So when people attach it to their real life, they learn it faster. I did something similar. I used to talk to myself while walking to work. I'd describe everything. I walk to the bus stop. The bus arrives. People stare at their phones. I pretend to read the newspaper.
Yes, automatic storytelling. It trains your brain without pressure. And honestly, that's how people become experts. They stop studying the tense and start living.
Exactly. And another thing that helped me was listening to others. When you listen to native speakers or even slow English podcasts, you start noticing patterns. Subject plus first form of verb. I work. You play. The sun rises. The pattern becomes so familiar that you barely think about it.
Okay, let's talk about the part everyone finds annoying, adding s with he, she, it. I'll be honest, I used to forget it too. But then I created a simple story in my mind. Whenever he, she, or it enters the sentence, the verb gets a cute little tail, s or es.
Laughs a cute little tail? That's adorable and weirdly effective. For me, I used logic. I made a list. He eats. She works. It rains. I repeated them so much that my brain started ringing alarm bells whenever I said something wrong.
With he, she, and it. We add s and es while with plural we remain the word same as it is.
Yes. And mistakes are totally part of the process. I tell my students, when you make a mistake in present indefinite, it's not failure, it's training. Because every correction is like strengthening a muscle.
Couldn't agree more. Becoming an expert doesn't mean never making mistakes. It means making enough mistakes that your brain finally says, all right, I got it.
And John, I always say this, if you master present indefinite, you become a stronger English speaker instantly. Because half of the conversations in daily life use this tense.
Absolutely. Think about it. You talk about habits. You explain your job. You introduce yourself. You describe people. You explain facts. Every beginner's first impression depends on this tense.
Yes. And once you feel confident with present indefinite, your fluency jumps, because you stop hesitating. And confidence is everything. So, how do you become an expert in present indefinite? You live it. You use it every day. You connect it with your real life. You practice with small moments, not big complicated lessons.
And you stay patient with yourself. Mastery isn't magic, it's habit. 1 minute a day can make you better than hours of stressful study.
I hope today's conversation made the present indefinite feel lighter, friendlier, and totally doable.
And if it did, we'd love for you to subscribe and join us again. You're not just learning English, you're building confidence step by step.
Thank you for spending this time with us. We appreciate you more than you know. See you next time on the Slow English Podcast.
Now your task is to make at least 2 or 3 sentences in present indefinite tense and drop in the comments section. I'll check and get back to you.